Good morning. It's Sunday morning. Yeah, Sunday. The scale has gone up the last two weigh-ins. So just yesterday and then the Saturday before that. Total of 3.2 pounds up. We have essentially one more big meal left for the holiday season. And then there's my birthday right after that. So sometimes in life you just got to navigate the best you can. And when life goes back to normal, you have to know that the work you put in is, you have to know that the work you put in is good enough for once you return to normalcy, then it all comes off, right? That's part of the thing, right? So if your work is so consistent and it truly is the holiday season throwing things off, then when you return to your norm, everything should fall into place, right? And everything should undo itself based on the work you do. But if you don't have that kind of consistency, if you don't have that kind of confidence, what happens after this is, could be pretty scary, depending on how much, things go up. But all you can do is return to fundamentals in that case. If the fundamentals of what you do are not an everyday part of your life, they must become an everyday part of your life. There is no Michael Jordan without Michael Jordan practicing foul shots over and over again. The simplistic of things of standing at a line and shooting a foul shot over and over and over again. As good as he was, as becoming like one of the greatest of all time and all of that stuff, he never dropped the fundamentals. And so this is what you need to become steadfast in. You need to be able to fall back on the fundamentals. And if you can't say that today, if you can't look at your work ethic and say, oh yeah, I do the fundamentals well, if you can't say you do them all like 97% of the time, this becomes the job, right? It becomes, this is what I need to do. Good morning. This becomes the job. It's the focus. It's all that matters. Without consistency in the fundamentals, you really have nothing. You really have nothing. You have the illusion of something because you do something well occasionally and you might receive a result from it. All right? The more important than any result is the consistent work ethic, and without it, you're nothing. You're essentially watching other people, or you're pretending, right? And I'm not here to condemn anybody for what they do. I'm just saying, if you're feeling a little scared about the current results so far, knowing that there's still more to come, if you're currently scared, know that fundamentals will get you back, right? And how consistent you are with those fundamentals is going to get you back. You know what the fundamentals are. They're tracking the food you eat. 97% of the food that goes in your mouth must be on the tracker. Notice I don't go for perfection, okay? Because I know perfection isn't necessary. You don't get to where I am looking for perfection. Trust me. The next thing is weighing and measuring the food. 97% of the food you track needs to be weighed and measured. And then getting out and showing up for yourself, whether you go for a walk, whether you, look at a Leslie Sansone video or something on YouTube. We're all in different situations with weather right now. Hey, if you're one of these people that can go out in the snow and get a walk in, then do that too. Whatever works. But you have to be able to say, I track 97% of the food I eat. I weigh and measure 97% of the food I eat. And I get out there and move for myself. I show up for myself when I say I will. Do those three things, and everything that any situation you've created with the holiday season will undo itself. If you've never been able to say that, then you know what? You need to start working at being able to say that. Because without consistency, none of it works. None of it works. It's just an illusion. It's an illusion. Put it this way. Everybody's here because they have the same problem, right? You're watching this video because you have the same problem I did, right? So we consistently did things that would create the problem. I don't know how many years you're working on here, right? Think about it from my perspective. I'm about to be 48 next week, right? A week from today, I'll be 48 years old. And so I didn't start this journey until I was 41. So 41 years of my life, I worked on consistently creating my problem. Just absorb that for a minute. 41 of the 48 years of my life, I consistently built my problem. Consistently making poor choices that consistently turned into an enormous problem over time. So now, in order to undo all that, you have to consistently apply a work ethic that creates that result, right? You have to do things you have to unlearn everything you've ever learned. And then you have to relearn a new way. This is why they call it a lifestyle. It's not because you want to be able to say, oh, I lost this many pounds. It's because what you used to do, the lifestyle you used to live, created a problem. And now your new lifestyle has to undo the problem. It's Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. It's family day. It's football Sunday. We're coming to the end of being able to say that. Whatever you're doing today, enjoy your family, enjoy your worship, enjoy your football, but most of all, enjoy your Sunday. I love each and every one of you. God bless you all.